Next, we're going to be doing the Impoppable over here on Candy Falls with Oben as our hero. So to get things started, we're going to place down a druid just above this yellow lollipop right here. Going to go up until barely not red anymore. And then we're going to upgrade the druidic reach and press play. And as soon as we get 300, we're going to upgrade the thorn swarm, at which point we can save up the 780 for Oben. And that's the reason we're redoing this build, is because our initial build wasn't that clean, and I wanted to show you how strong this build can be, as this build can work on a lot of different maps because of how flexible the druids are. There we go, we got the thorn swarm right there. And here you need to be mindful of your money, as you need to place down Oben right after hitting 780 at the end of that round there, because you need Oben to contribute on that next round, or you're going to leak and have to start over. And we don't want to start over. So we see we're getting close to that 780 there. So at the end of this round, we're going to slow things down, and we're also going to turn off the auto start just for this round here. And we can place down Oben, as you see, down to the right, like so, and then we can turn on auto start and resume. It's the only time we need to slow things down in this run. But you'll see here why this strategy is so strong.
The ocean provides.
And the reason I paused for just a second there is to show you how tight this build could be. So now we're going to save up for a ninja monkey, as we don't have any way to pop the camo balloons. So when we hit 600, this ninja monkey is going to go just above Oben here. Like so. We're going to set this to prioritize camo, and we're going to upgrade it to 101. And now we need to place down 6 druids altogether, including this one. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, over one more lane, 1, 2, 3, totaling 6 druids. So we're going to place down our second one here, down until red, to the left until red, and then druid number 3, all the way at the top here, down until red, to the left until red.
Excellent.
And you can take your time here, you're in no danger of leaking. And then the second row of druids goes right like so. And then another druid, and you're all done with your druids. 6 druids altogether here. We're going to come back and upgrade this to 202. Once you have that to 202, you can come over here and upgrade your bottom second row druid to 011 to make this build just a little bit safer. And then we're going to save up for our monkey village, which is 1440. And the monkey village, it's a little bit flexible, as you just need to be able to fit 2 alchemists over here. So you can go in the middle like so, and go down here to the right, or you can go down and then to the left. It does not change the build too much, and I think it's easy to consistently go down to the left as much as possible. And then when you upgrade the bigger radius, we can see that that ninja monkey is in the tower's range. So we're going to come over here and upgrade the radar scanner so that we're not overly dependent on this ninja monkey right here. we see more camo balloons are coming in, but now we have the radar scanner, so we're feeling pretty good. We can upgrade Thorn Swarm on all of our druids now, as that is a big source of damage for us. So we double check here to make sure we got Thorn Swarm on everybody, and we can come back through and upgrade the Druidic Reach. And that looks good, so we can place down our first alchemist. It's going to go up here and to the right, and we're going to set that to strong and upgrade the stronger acid and perishing potions, as well as the larger potions and acidic mixture dip. We see here comes the first Moab, and we deal with it quite easily there, even floating quite a bit of money. We're going to come back over here and get the flash bomb on the ninja monkey, as this stuns all of the balloons and gives our druids more time to pop them. Grabbing that flash bomb, and then we can come over here and start getting our popless druids online. We're going to upgrade 3 druids to popless. I recommend just starting in the bottom left here. It's going to take just a little bit of time to get the first popless. There we go. Grabbing this one as well. The middle left one. Once we had 3,000, we're going to switch over to the bottom right druid here. But we can see here our druids are starting to attack just a little bit faster, and they're going to attack faster and faster as we upgrade everything. Getting the Druid of Wrath and our third poplust. Once we get the third poplust, we need to come over here and get the MIB so that we can pop all balloon types. As we didn't go for the Hard Thorns top path, we need the ability to pop lead balloons with these druids without the acidic mixture dip to get the maximum value we want from them. So we need 9,000 for that, which is quite a bit of money. But this is one of the situations where the $9,000, which is a lot, is definitely worth the investment. So we have the MIB. We can also grab the jungle drums while we're here. Jungle drums are quite strong when you're stacking attack speed. It also gives our ninja monkey more attack speed over here, which it definitely needs. It doesn't have the best attack speed at this point, and it's not getting the buff from the alchemist at any point. So we can come back over here and upgrade another popless druid. We're going with the middle right one now, and then we're going to upgrade the top left one. And then we just have one more popless druid to build. So we come over here and we start upgrading that. We're upgrading the top right one last.
Getting bigger.
And here you can check how your druids are doing. You can see they're all contributing pretty well. This bottom left one is going to have the most pops as it gets the first look at all the good stuff, as well as this bottom right one. Then we're going to upgrade the Berserker Brew over here and get the stronger stimulant as well.
The ocean provides.
Once this alchemist is to 4-2, we're going to upgrade the top right Popless Druid to Avatar of Wrath. So we're going to be saving up for quite some time once we get there. Grabbing the stronger stimulant. And now we're saving up for the Avatar of Wrath. 54,000. Quite a bit of money. But definitely worth it, especially since we invested in Oben as our hero here.
They're getting bigger.
One thing we can talk about, though, is how Oben has the ability to place his second ability somewhere on the track. So if we see here, we click in the top right, we can set Oben to put his ability up here if we use Wall of Trees. But because we're doing a no ability run, we don't need to do that. You could practice doing it here, and it wouldn't make the build any more difficult. And since we're on Impoppable, you could make more money doing it as well, as the Wall of Trees does generate money for you. But for now, we're just relaxing while we wait for that 54,000. You can see here this build is very strong. Pretty much every round is getting popped right here immediately on the track. Which is why this build works on so many different levels, is the ability to instantly pop balloons as they come through. The main thing you need to figure out with this build on a lot of levels is where can I fit 6 druids and a monkey village and Oben and an alchemist. You don't always need this ninja monkey right here, as the ninja monkey has similar value as long as it gets good looks at the balloons, with or without Oben and the MIB. And you can use other things for your camo detection as well. The ninja monkey is the most flexible part of this build. And I guess if we're talking the least flexible part of this build, it's probably Oben. I don't think this build works very well without the double Oben buff on the druids. Because we can see here the range isn't overly long, even with the extra range from Oben. It's also kind of nice to see that Oben pops quite a bit of balloons. If we had Quincy at this point, it would be closer to 20,000. And I can definitely check into that, as we're going to be doing a Quincy build for our chimps here. And Quincy's going to be in a similar position, right above this yellow lollipop right here. And we just crossed the 30,000 mark for saving up for our avatar. Not too bad. We can see here this druid is getting a fair bit of love from the alchemist, as comparatively it has over twice as much popping as the druid right next to it, even while only getting its first look over here, so it doesn't get to see any of the balloons that are coming in right here.
Your size matters not. provides.
We did see there that the ZOMG did live for quite some time. So that's one of these situations where you would want to consider using Oben's ability on a more difficult map. But the good news is we only need 10k more for Avatar of Wrath. Those fortified Moabs did live for quite some time as well. So we can see here we're starting to have a little bit of trouble because we're floating $54,000. But not to worry, once we get Avatar of Wrath, we'll see why we saved up all that money. And there we have it. What's really great about this avatar is when we have the alchemist buff, we can attack Moabs all the way down here. See that? We can see all the red spikes flying in, so we know that the avatar can see stuff down here. Now we can save up money for our Perma-spike, which is the safest way to finish out this build. We're going to place it up here. We don't want it to go over here, tossing those spikes onto that, so make sure you pick a placement up here that isn't throwing onto this lower track to make sure that you get the maximum safety from going this part of the build. And we're going to drop it down and start upgrading the bottom path here. We need 36,000 for the Perma-spike. We saw those DDTs come in and get popped pretty quickly. So that feels pretty good, doesn't it? Our druid towers are doing what we built them to do. This is at 300,000 and climbing pretty fast. The more balloons, the more damage, which is a pretty cool ability. We can see the fluctuation in the speed at which stuff is going up. It'll slow down a little bit and then spike and then start going up really fast. If only the spike factory was a magic monkey, then we could use it down here with Oben. That would be too broken. This tower is already broken in pretty much every sense. And it's really surprising that this tower never sees the nerf hammer. I guess it's just too core to beating some of the harder maps. Get ready for 36,000. And then boom. We're going to upgrade the alchemist over here first. Getting the stronger stimulant. Like so, and then we're going to get the faster production and even faster production. And at this point we could spend our money on whatever we want, but because we have this ninja monkey over here, we're going to get sticky bomb to help with round 100. And you could add anything here with the extra 10-ish K that you're going to have. I'm going to add a monkey ace over here where it's not going to cause any problems for anything else. And we're going to get these sharper darts, as that gives us even more damage. And round 100, BAD, handled very quickly there. So you can see just how strong Oben can be late game, and the Avatar of Wrath popping 1.3 million. And we even had enough money for a Perma-spike upgraded with a 4-0 alchemist. Pretty cool.